Hello, my fellow Aquarius. Welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the month of October. I'm going to pull 3 cards, one for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end. Then I will clarify, after which I will pull 3 inner child oracle cards for the beginning, middle, and end of the month. And that'll be how I close out. So starting off for the beginning of October, you are feeling maybe a little discombobulated, a little bit confused because you are spoiled for choice. 7 of Cups meaning you have a lot of options and you're not really sure which is good or which is bad or which is for your greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose. But I think you're going to figure it out pretty quickly because in the middle of October, you have the Magician. So you have all of the tools you need to manifest and create as above, so below, looking really, really sweet in the middle of October. The end of October, you could have a Leo or a fire sign coming into your life, the King of Wands being Leo's card, but it does incorporate all the fire signs, Sagittarius and Aries as well. Now, this can be someone coming into your life, or this could just be you having a ton of foresight and being really passionate about moving towards the future. I will let you know once I clarify. So, starting off with this 6 of Cups in the beginning of October for the Aquarius Collective. Thank you. If I said 6 of Cups, I meant to say 7 of Cups, excuse me. You have pulled the 10 of Pentacles. So this is everything you want and desire. You're just gonna have to tune in deep down inside and trust your intuition when looking at your choices. But you're, oh wow, and as I'm saying trust your intuition, I'm just noticing the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess on the split. So definitely trust your intuition. That 7 of Cups means that somebody's gonna be bringing in that Page of Pentacles means that somebody's gonna be bringing in an offer, and that's gonna be part of that 7 of Cups. So really tap in, look for the signs and synchronicities from the universe to make whatever decision leads you to everything you want and desire. This is like winning the lottery or building and leaving a legacy, or it can be a gift from an unlikely source, especially with that Page of Pentacles on the split. Anything else, excuse me, on the 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles for the beginning of October for the Aquarius Collective. Okay, now seeing the High Priestess and the 10 of Wands on the split, so you're going to need to drop some burdens. What came out is the 8 of Cups. So when you're dropping those burdens, walk away from what no longer serves you. In a very calm, very cool, very collected manner. This is letting go of everything you know that is not for you and walking towards what you know is for you, what you really, really want and desire. Anything else on the 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups for the Aquarius Collective? Okay, yep. So I'm going to go ahead and say that you likely have a divine match happening this month because you have pulled the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is Aries card. It can incorporate all fire signs. Now, of course, these people can just have fire heavily in their chart. They don't actually have to be a Leo or an Aries or whatever. But this is you feeling very, very confident, very self-assured, and very positive thinking about the future. This looks amazing so far, Aqua, especially with that Magician in the middle of the month. So let's tap into that now, please. Let's say, what do you have to say about the Magician and the... Thank you. Oh, okay. You are manifesting something that is going to come in as quite a shock. Now, I would be a little bit careful about this. Normally the Magician with the Tower would be super positive, but I am noticing the Devil on the split with the 4 of Wands. So this could just mean that you are recognizing that something that was built on an unstable foundation needs to come down, and therefore you're going to be tearing it down. And that foundation being that 4 of Wands and the instability being the Devil. It could also be a Capricorn, but I highly freaking doubt it. Now, this is double major arcana here, so we're going to want to pay close attention to the middle of the month, Aqua. More please on the Magician and the Tower in the middle of the month. Thank you for the Aquarius Collective. 4 of Swords coming out in reverse, and I'm now seeing the 4 of Wands and Death on the split. So there goes my bag that I keep my tarot cards in. I'll pick that up later. But with this coming out in reverse, And with the Tower, I think what it's trying to say, especially with Death and the Four of Wands on the split, is that after a period of resting, relaxing, recovering, meditating, and praying for a blessing, you are going to take that action and cause that Tower moment. I would like some more clarity though, please. The Magician, the Tower, and the Four of Swords in reverse for the Aquarius collective for the middle of October. Thank you. Yeah, just as I suspected, you're going to be tearing down that tower and moving yourself out of choppy waters and into calmer shores with the Six of Swords coming out. This is awesome. You know what? This looks a lot like, not card-wise, but energy and what's going on-wise, a lot like Sagittarius's reading as well. So if you have Sag in your chart, go check that out, or if you're dealing with a Sag. Okay, that looks amazing. I'm going to leave that alone. You're doing great. How about this King of Wands in the end of October for the Aquarius collective? For their greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. So a lot of the times I would say that you're holding on, you're clinging on too tightly to something. But with me seeing the Four of Wands so many times in the split and the Tower, I think this is just you rebuilding your stability after moving on to calmer shores. I will tap in a little bit further to find out. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles in the end of October for the Aquarius collective. What do I need to know? Thank you. You've got somebody coming in, Aqua. You've got the King of Cups coming out now. This could possibly say that you have become the master of your emotions and therefore you now have a lot of foresight for the future. But it could also say that a Scorpio is coming into your life, especially with me seeing Death a couple of times. This is Scorpio's card, but it can incorporate Cancer and Pisces as well. Or as I said, just somebody with water now heavily in their chart. But two kings doubling down, that could even be two people, or it's just somebody really sexy and fiery and charismatic, but who has become the master of their emotions, which would be really nice to come in, wouldn't it, Aqua? Let's tap in a little bit further. More on the King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, King of Cups for the end of October. Thank you. Now, we have been put into a position of power and strength showing up in our own reading. This is Aquarius's card. It can incorporate Gemini and Libra, but this is the king who has the most wisdom. So I think because the Four of Pentacles is here and these three kings are out here, someone incredibly balanced is coming into your life at the end of the month. Some kind of knight in shining armor with the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Now, the King of Swords could well be like a therapist or a teacher or a mentor who embodies a lot of charisma and foresight with the King of Wands and is the master of his emotions, or hers. I'm just saying his because it's the king. But this is going to be somebody older, somebody wiser, somebody more mature and more experienced. This is a very, very balanced energy because you have fire, you have water, you have earth, and you have air. This is very stable at the end of October for you, Aquarius, and for me. I try to remove myself from these readings, but let's be real. Unless you're completely dead, your ego isn't completely dead. So I am still going to be in a part of this. So I'm excited for this too. I will tap in one more time now. All three kings and the Four of Pentacles. Anything else you'd like to say, Spirit, about the end of October? This fell on to the middle of the month. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the way I am going to take this, oh wow, I'm seeing the Knight in Shining Armor, King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups on the split. So that is ultimate happiness coming in right there. I think this is saying that you're no longer staying stuck and stagnant and just studying what to do next. I do believe this is just saying this is you finally moving forward and deciding where to plant your, not deciding rather, planting your seeds rather than deciding where to plant them. One last time, because this did fall in the middle of the month's pile, so I kind of like to take it as that. Anything else on the King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles for the Aquarius collective in the end of October. Thank you. Page of Swords. So this is going to be a new energy coming into your life that should leave you. Be inquisitive about it. Ask as many questions as you can. Learn as much information as you can. And I am now seeing the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles on the split. So this is very balanced, and this is going to make you incredibly happy. This looks like an outstanding month for us, Aqua. I am really excited now for the end of the month. I don't know about you. I'm going to grab this other deck now and say, with all of this information in mind, just generally speaking for the month of October, any more advice from the tarot for the Aquarius collective? Thank you. Seeing the Wheel of Fortune with the Five of Cups on the split. So divine intervention to let you release something that you didn't really care that much about to begin with. But what came out? There's that Ten of Pentacles again. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. So if you are manifesting a balanced connection, it's coming in. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords out here twice now. So Spirit is really doubling down on an air sign and a fire sign getting together. This is Aquarius and this is Aries. And that Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire. So you could well have an Aries coming into your life, bringing you everything you want and desire. As I said, this could also be some kind of mentor or therapist or teacher or whatever. I almost said cheater. That's interesting. I didn't say it, but I almost said it. I do want to tap in one more time. Anything else from the tarot for the month of October? Thank you for the Aquarius collective. The Knight of Pentacles with the Moon. So something has got you in the beginning of the month moving really, really slowly. It could be a Pisces, but that Knight of Pentacles is the only one in the deck who is not moving. He's just sitting there deciding where to plant his seeds. The Moon can be about disillusion, or about illusions rather, things trying to dissuade you from your path, secrecy, or just a Pisces. But it can also say that it's a good time to trust your intuition. So be methodical, take your time, don't let anything dissuade you off of your path. I think I'm going to leave it there and grab us now 3 inner child oracles to close out. One for the beginning, one for the middle, one for the end for the Aquarius collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. That's 2. One more, please, for the end of the month for October for Aquarius. That's more than one, so I'm going to take a choice. I'm going to say let it come forth. Okay, so for the beginning of October, you can do hard things. It's not as impossible as it may feel. I believe Capricorn pulled this card as well, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been Sagittarius. You know what? Forget about it. I can't remember now. For the middle of the month, find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. And the end of the month, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. So let's see what say the Amanda Lynn Aisling for the month of October for the Aquarius collective. The beginning of October, you can do hard things. There are many things in this life that we feel we cannot or should not have to do. It can be overwhelming to think about doing something that is hard, but in truth, many things we label as hard could be more appropriately labeled as simply time-consuming or long. Sometimes not wanting to do hard things can be reminiscent of mindsets we might have in childhood when we never wanted to clean our room or do our homework. If you have pulled this card, then you might need to reassess what has been labeled as too hard. Self-care exercise. Take time today to think upon the beliefs that might be holding you back. Are you putting yourself in a box by what you cannot or should not have to do? Sometimes choosing to push through feelings of, I don't want to do this because I don't feel like it, can be quite beneficial. Note, always trust your intuition when choosing which hard activities to do, and do not attempt anything unsafe to yourself or others. Responsive journaling prompt. How do you feel after you have done a hard thing? Are you proud of yourself? Remember to highly praise yourself after doing this thing because you deserve it. So you're probably gonna, no, not probably, you're definitely gonna have to let go of something with that 7 and 8 of Cups there, Aqua. So you can do hard things. You can do hard things. All right, number 13, find your haven. As children, we sought out secret places that were hidden and special. We found them while climbing up trees or lying in the tall grass. We built forts of pillows and sheets, tents of sticks and branches, homes of imagination and magic. We strung up fairy lights and collected trinkets and treasures for our special place. We read our stories there and ate our forbidden treats there. It was a place all our own. If you have pulled this card, it may be time to find a hideaway once again. Playfulness exercise. Before you begin to consider where this special place might be, first connect with the adventurous aspect of your inner child. Remember what it felt like when you stumbled upon those hidden places, how it hummed with its own magical energy just for you. Now, once you hold this feeling inside of you, let your intuition guide you to where you might connect with this energy again as an adult. Note, if as a child you were unable to experience the magic of a hideaway, then the following practice might be beneficial. First, reflect on the aspects of life that bring you wonder. Next, take steps to incorporate these aspects into a physical place that will embody that wonder. If you cannot recall that which brings you wonder, reflect on what makes you feel safe and take steps to create that space for yourself today. Responsive journaling prompt. What magical things can you bring to your life today? Let your imagination run free with the possibilities. There are no limits on our dreams. I should probably hold these cards so you can actually read them too, hey? All right, number 22, let it come forth for the end of the month. Many things occur in life that we may be unable to process, and most, if not all of these unprocessed events and emotions can be stored inside of us. If you have pulled this card, then it might mean there is a repressed emotion, memory, or aspect of the self that is hindering you in your current situation. As repressed emotions can subconsciously fuel many of our behaviors and interactions with the world, it can be beneficial to explore this. Inner work exercise. One of the ways we deal with overwhelming emotions is by storing them within our physical body. We can access these trapped emotions through physical, intuitive movement. For this practice, feel your body and move how you feel led to move, particularly focusing on any areas that feel as if they are under pressure. If you need to punch the air, go for it. If you need to scream or dance wildly, go for it. As you practice this exercise, try to surrender how your body needs to move. Try to withhold judgment and practice this exercise alone in a dimly lit room if you have trouble letting go. Be gentle with yourself. Note, this can be a heavy practice. Please only continue if you are comfortable working with and releasing stuck or repressed emotions. If you feel as though you need further assistance in this practice, consider visiting a somatic therapist or trauma work professional. And you can even find somatic breath work on YouTube as well. I've done it before. Responsive journaling prompt. Ask yourself if there is anything that needs to be spoken aloud and released. Write down what comes forth, observing it without judgment, and proceed to speak aloud what needs to be spoken. And with that calling for a somatic therapist or trauma work professional, this really well could be you seeking out a therapist with that King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.